Hello and welcome, I'm Logan with All Paths Taken, and this is part 14 of my 100% walkthrough of Elden Ring. In this episode, we will be exploring Volcano Manor and wrapping up what little remains of Mount Gelmir. As always, we are going for every secret and every item and every boss, so fellow Tarnished, rise and join me on my quest to become the true Elden Lord. So, oh, that's not the right button. What's the button? That one. There we go. Okay. So we are starting real quick talking to Raya, as I think she'll have a little more dialogue.
Heard any strange sounds here at the manor?
Oh, not in my head? I hear strange sounds all the time in my head.
Like breathing or slithering scales? Oh, Fi, what am I saying? It just isn't possible. I must be tired.
It's a great question. It's a great question. But the reason we wanted to talk to her is she kind of gives us a clue on where to go. It's somewhere in the walls. So we will eventually be going that way.
Ah, it's you, is it? I'm terribly sorry. But would you mind giving me some time to myself? I haven't achieved anything at all thus far. Even though I've dirtied my hands time and time again, I'm still yet to achieve anything. Perhaps I am a fool after all. No, it's worse than that. As things stand, I've given up on the path of revenge and sullied the name of my house. What an easy mark I must have been.
I mean,
How
you
did
said
take
it,
me so
not
long
me.
to realize, honestly, there's just no end to my foolishness, is there?
I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Perhaps I am a fool. No, it's worse than that. What an easy mark.
Alright. You got anything to say?
Still alive, I see.
So, we are going to continue on. We got another room that we can open in the mansion. Oh, actually, before we do this, I want to go see if Patches has anything to say, because he actually has a quest line too, and since we've killed some people, he might send us on a mission too.
Hello. What impeccable timing. This is for you.
See, I told you.
You're new here at the manor, but if you complete the request, you can improve your standing. Relax. We're old friends. Time's come to pass the torch, right? Go on, break a leg then.
Man, he's always up to something. So, before we start anything, let's see. This is his. Where is Patches? Ah, yes. Patches is right there. We want to go in Magma Worm Maker, and it should be pretty much right in that same area. Alright, so, right behind us, we are going to invade. Now, this dude is really, really strong. Like, he hits like a truck, and he is absolutely tanky. So, we want to just kind of use hit-and-run tactics to mess him up. Oh, look at that tankiness. Got him. I love his armor set. His armor set's so cool. Just a big goat. Just a big goat. So cool. Alright. Then we get his helm. Pretty sweet. Now we can easily and quickly go back to Volcano Manor, talk to Patches, and then we will get a reward from him. Alright, Patches, that was easy.
Welcome to Patch's Emporium. You hunted down Tragoth?
Yep, it was easy.
Certain. No, it's quite all right. Fine work indeed. I'll give Tanith the news. Have some rest, by all means. Cheers for that. Forgot something on... No. Cheers for that.
Okay. Well, let's rest. Let's see what else he has to say, because I believe he gives us a weapon. If not, we might have to complete one more quest for him, but I don't think that's the case.
Hello again. Sharper than you seem, aren't you? I was just holding on to it for you.
Right, sure you were.
Go. The reward for hunting Tragoth. All yours.
Good.
Stink.
Not mad that we outsmarted him. Alright, let's go talk to him one more time, see if he's got anybody else for us to kill, and if not, then we'll move on.
Hello again. Welcome.
Alright.
Stink.
Oh, let's do this just to make him mad, or just to make him happy.
Cheers for that.
I forgot, he says that when you don't buy from something after a while, so he'll stop talking to you and getting mad. Alright, one more time. See if his dialogue changes. See if he's got anybody else for us to kill.
Hello again.
Nope, that's it. Alright, so from here, now we can go down that little drawstring hallway. Right over here. Ooh, hello. How are you?
Brave Tarnished, what is your business here? I'm afraid this is not a guest room. What's that peculiar look upon your face? Goodness, am I still a serpent?
Indeed.
Oh, how dreadful. How dreadful indeed. Oh, forgive my distress. I ought to be thanking you for treating me as usual. Despite this appearance, Brave Tarnished, this is my true form. My real name is Zarias.
I like that name. That's a pretty cool name.
Do understand. This duplicity is my own doing. Lady Tanith speaks no falsehoods. And the Volcano Manor is just as it seems. Lady Tanith, I am told I was born by the grace of a glorious king. That my mother cherishes this form I inhabit. I am proud of what I am. But people are cruel. If they saw my true form, they wouldn't speak to me.
Probably not.
So I assume a guise when seeking new recruits. But you are not like the rest.
Nope, I am too nice.
My serpentine are secrets. Now I share the secrets with you. Please keep them safe.
Alright, so that is it from her. Now, where's my other door? Is this the one I can't open? Oh no, this is... Wait, what? My one door off. There we go, it's one door off. Look at that. Alright, now we can grab the perfume bottles, roll behind the invisible door, kill a snail, and then we kind of walk down the hallway. Make sure to turn your lamp on so you can see a little bit, as we will walk into a room that has 3 more. Oh, come on. There it is. Then we want to go down the hallway. Yes, there will be snail ambushes, so be prepared. Now, that was Diallos talking. We have that. Then we get to come over here. And we get the Depraved Perfumer, Carmaan. Alright, one last dude over here. 2 last dudes. Now, this wall here is also an illusory wall. But you gotta hit it like 100 times, 150 times, something like that. I've done it once. It's not worth it. All it does is just lead back to the main chamber. When if you want to just go back to the main chamber, you can just retrace your steps going that direction. But we have more stuff to do. So, we're going to go down the steps. We have a Bloodhound Knight to kill. He will give us his claw. And here he is. Ooh, staggered. Not staggered. Alright. Now we come through here. And we have found our grace. So this leads to the next area, or the next quote-unquote hidden area of the game. This is the rest of the Legacy Dungeon. or the legacy dungeon of the Volcano Manor. We will actually have to leave the Volcano Manor and go to Raya Lucaria eventually to get the last little bit of this legacy dungeon completed, as there's another boss fight in there. But if you were taken by the Victoria Maiden that was in Raya Lucaria, you will have probably already had to complete it before now. So if you did go to Altus Plateau and you did not get the legendary armament, what's it called? The Ruins Greatsword. There you go. If you did not get this weapon, then you were at the cave that I've already checked, or the cave that we are going to go to eventually. Now, the reason I came up here is so you can see the ambush. We want to kill one dog first, and then go kill the other dogs. We can grab our item and turn around for a pot dude, chucking poison pots, and then we can kill him. Now, the reason we are killing these dudes now is because we're going to go on the staircase, so we're going to come back eventually. I don't know how, but on my walkthrough prep, the poison pot guy alerted the dogs while I was on this roof, and ended up having all the dogs attack me, and it messed up my plan for how to go through the area. So I just kind of said, man, I don't want to deal with that. I'm going to take him out first. So first we go there, and then we're going to run across and jump onto this roof. Kill this guy. Now, we are going to come back for that item, but that will be after we clear out the rooftops. And this will be the exact same path that we take later. So next, we want to run over here and kill these dudes. Again, one of them is going to throw poison pots, or a couple of them are going to throw poison pots. Not a big deal, just don't stay in the poison, you'll be just fine. We're going to run up here. Kill that dude. Then we got Snaky Man. How did we both miss? Now, over here, we're going to have an ambush, so make sure you're full health. You can just walk near the corner, see if you can alert him. Then there will be two more guys over here. And there we go. Easy peasy. Eventually we will get to that point. It's also good to use the rooftops for kind of like a future aid, as we will have a couple of dogs to kill through here. One's going to be right there. Another one will be by that dead body, unless it alerted to us already. But now, we want to backtrack across the roof, and we want to head back the way we came. So we can come down. Oh, nope, that's not it. We want to come back the way we came all the way, and now we want to jump across to that one roof. So make it up to the top. Now we come across, and we jump over here. And then we get to grab this item. From here, we could go kill the Omen Killer, but it is much smarter to leave the place first and kill this dude. And then we're going to go up top and kind of kill the enemies on the stairs going backwards. So we'll probably see all the dogs right away before they attack. We got one here. We got a Victoria Maiden coming as well. We're just going to let it come all the way down. So hopefully just it is what comes down. Take a 10. Oh, it got stuck on the chain. That's funny. Ah, that's okay. That doesn't hit that hard. Grab. Why are you so grabby? Alright, so from here, we continue up the staircase, or the alleyway, and kill another puppy. Now, over here, we got a couple roofs to go on. One is right over here, where you can see a scarab, which has a somber smithing stone. And then the other roof that we want to go on is right up here. Because this one has a smithing stone 6. And now we have completed this whole area from the rooftops and around the edges of the map. So now we can kind of go backwards the way we came. And this time we want to jump and land on the Omen Killer if possible. Beauty. We will get his cleaver, and then we can kill a couple of enemies that are just hanging out around the fire. And then we can collect our loot. So, first piece of loot that we're going to get is in this dark cell. It is our Erdtree seal. So, you faith builds, definitely something that you can use to get a little bit more incantation scaling and other damage like that, of that nature. Oh, I forgot we got a dog over here. So we come through this little area. We got another dog, and there will be a dude behind us throwing poison pots here in a moment. Or there should be. Where'd he go? Oh, okay, never mind. Look at that. And then this just kind of leads to nothing. Like, in all honesty, it just kind of leads to nothing. Like, you can try to run and jump off that gap, but honestly, it's not, like, the best thing in the world. Especially since we have more over here that we need to grab. Alright, so from this side of things, we need to come over here and open up the stone sword key. As we have another Victorian Maiden to fight. Worth it in my eyes. There we go. Then we run up the stairs. We got like 5 enemies to kill and a talisman to grab. Oh, you little grabby SOB. Hey, 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 hey. Nobody likes ganks. Nobody likes ganks. Get your gankiness out of here. Bad. No. Bad. Miss me. Bad. Alright, much better. Then we get to grab a talisman. Ooh, a shiny. What's the shiny? Broken sword? Glass shard. Hey, literally shiny. Hey, look at that. I called it. Alright, now... Let me see. Oh, hello. You're not supposed to be here. That's fine. Got him. Alright, now, as I was saying, we can run through this area and go back to that little room that we were at. Yes, I know everybody's still alive. I'm not killing people again. That was a lot of effort. This is probably the only dog I'm going to kill. And the reason is we're going to run and jump over here. Make it to this platform. Where we can grab stone sword key. Then we want to run and jump to this little spot. And here's a little graveyard. It's kind of cool. Let's see. Can I make this? Oh. Oh. Oh, dang it. Alright, that's fine. Well, we're going to have to get a little bit of fire damage, but that's okay. Smithing stone 6. Golden rune 9. Gotta kill the pot bros before they get mad at me. Smoldering shield, which is pretty cool. And then we can work our way this way. Alright, so from here, I gotta look where I'm at. I didn't take very good notes on this little section. So from here... Oh, that's not it. I might be in trouble. Depends if I can make it all the way back before I die. Oh, yeah. Easy enough. Easy enough. I gotta run through this stuff again. Yay! Nailed it. There's a lot of tricky platforming that you could do in this area. Kind of an irritating thing, but it's true. Alright, then we run up top. And it puts us pretty much right back where we were near the start of the level. Just looking to see if there's any items that I missed. Because we'll be back in that area a little later. Alright, so here we are. Back where we started. Buddy, I don't want to fight you. You will die incredibly fast. Alright, so now we're running this way. You can kill this snake boy if you want. I'm going to. Just because there's an item I want to grab and I don't want to get stuck in this little corner trying to get away from him. As we have another snaky man to kill. Well, we grab our smithing stone 4. You could take the ladder up that's over here. Because there should be a ladder over here. Yep, right there. But honestly, there's no real point or benefit. Because there's an item right over here that we got to grab anyway. So that ladder, a little bit useless. Honestly. Oh, excuse me. Got an itch on my face. Oh. Alright, now I think I had a note about something over here. I can't remember what it is. I think we go get it eventually. So we come into the room for Albinorix. Another one behind these boxes that you can see. Grab the item. You can open this doorway. It just leads to the bridge if you don't want to open up the room again. But honestly, we're going to be fine as we make it to a grace here pretty soon, so you don't need to open this. I just wanted to open it to show you where we're at. That guy's going to fall down here once we kill this dude. And then we run into the next room. There's going to be a grabby boy who just makes the funnest sounds. I love how they sound when they come at you. Like a death metal singer. Ooh, black dumpling. Cool. So we're going to go that way eventually, but we want to kill these guys because there should be an item over here. Oh, I rolled! You're a liar! You're a liar. Alright, but you see what I mean. They make really funny noises. Isn't there something else down here? Nope, I'm thinking of a different room. Alright, but we run through this way. This guy will alert everybody if we are not fast enough. This guy's there to kill. We then want to come out this way to kill a man-serpent. And then we come out here for an item. Yeah, this was the item I was looking for. Because you can see it when you're over there on that little balcony where the stone sword key was. Then we want to come in here. There should be 1 or 2 more enemies in here, right? Oh, no, never mind. And then we got a grace. $20,000 away from new level. Alright, then we're going to head out the door to the east. Here, we want to just... You can either fall down or climb down the ladder. I know I don't get fall damage, so we're running this way. There is an item. It's not very important. It's that dried fruit liver. Right over here. Oh, fireproof dried liver. That's what it was. Not dried proof liver. And then we want to run. Ow. Rude. Ow. Rude. And then we want to run over here. Don't have to worry too much about the slugs. You can kill them if you want. But we want to run to the fountain to grab that item. And then we run across. Up the stairs. We got a man-serpent to kill. And then we got to go fight a magma worm. Where's the serpent? There it is. And over here, take this elevator down, as the magma worm will be fought right over there on that platform. Near where that item is. So why we want to fight the magma worm is so we can get another dragon heart. It's one of the last dragon hearts that we get before Mountaintop of Giants, I believe. I don't think we get a dragon heart for killing the ancient dragons that are all over Altus Plateau. And far in the zoo. Ow. I just didn't dodge. I just didn't dodge. Alright, are you done? Beauty. What? Oh, thank God. Talk about maximizing your damage. Dang, dude. Whoo! That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. But we got our dragon heart. Now we want to heal up because we will have to go into the lava. But we got to jump across this platform first. Then we got to jump into the lava and roll our way to victory. We grab the smithing stone 7. And then we run and jump again, rolling our way to victory once more. Now from here, we just simply follow the path given to us, as it will lead back the way we came. To a place we have already been, and then we can just go up the stairs again. Kind of cool how that works. Then once we're up here, we can go onto this rooftop, as we've got a couple items to grab and enemies to kill. Alright, I can't remember. Is there anything over here? I didn't make a note on it, so I don't think so. Ah, there is something over here. What the heck? Shows how much I pay attention. Oh, good thing I did go back. Somber 6. Alright, now we run this way up the stairs again. Jump onto the rooftops again as we got more items on the other rooftop. Now's a good time as we're running, not really doing much, to mention, if you are enjoying yourself and enjoying the walkthrough, make sure you like the video as always, whichever one you so enjoy. If you like them all, great. If you only like one, that's okay too. But if you like the video, it really helps me out. And if you subscribe, that means more. That means you must really like my stuff and want to see more. Alright, is there anything else? I can't remember. I don't think so. So, if you do subscribe, it means you're coming back for more, which is awesome. Because I plan on finishing a base game Elden Ring, taking a little bit of a break in the year 2026 until, or from Elden Ring I should say. I'm not stopping making content. Like, my god, this is the most fun I've had. But I'll be taking a little bit of a break from Elden Ring because with the walkthrough prep and the actual walkthrough itself, I've got two different playthroughs going right now. I've put in, I'm going to put in probably close to 2.5, like 250 to 400 hours, anywhere in there, depending on how much left I do and how thorough I go. Like, I know I've probably missed an item or a scarab here and there, but I've gotten pretty much everything. Like, we're as close to 100% as we possibly can be for right now in this playthrough. So if you're looking for When's the Shadow of the Erdtree coming out? That's probably going to be when there is a gap in the year 2026 from good games that I am excited to play and I am excited to walk through. Like, I'm going to go through Neo 3 on a live stream, which, by the way, if you subscribe to my channel, you'll be notified when I go live on Saturdays. So I only stream once during the week with my current job making me work as many hours as I'm doing. I can only really stream once a week. In the summer, when it dies down a little bit and the busy season is over, I'll probably stream multiple times a week, like maybe twice a week. But my main focus is trying to get good content out there for you guys with the walkthrough content, showing you everything you could possibly get and do in wonderful games like Elden Ring. So, plan for 2026 as of right now. The only games I'm really excited for, which I do want to know what you guys are excited for, is once we finish the base game of Elden Ring, we're going to be playing Neo 3 on live streams until that is completed. I might do a walkthrough, but I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to do 100% of Neo anyway. Like, just because the way the open world works in that game, how once you explore enough, the whole world unlocks and you can get every item anyway, and it shows it on the map. I'm just going to be like, yeah, that's probably a no-brainer. I'll probably just do the live stream and call it good. Crimson Desert, on the other hand, that bad boy, I want a live stream and do a walkthrough of, because that game looks outstanding. All I have seen are short clips with brief explanations of what's in the game, and I'm like, dude, I'm sold. I might never play another game again with how much content is in there. And I'm not saying that because I think it's going to be great. I think there's so much content, it legitimately might take me the rest of 2026 to do everything. That's what I mean. And there's one more game this year, or two more games this year that I'm really excited that are coming out. Onimusha and Phantom Blade Zero. Phantom Blade Zero has been on my radar for like 5 years. That game is going to be dope to end the year with. So, maybe over the summer, we'll probably get a little bit of Shadow of the Erdtree in. But until then, it's going to be Neo 3 and Crimson Desert. As I imagine, this Elden Ring walkthrough is probably going to take me until the middle of March, maybe a little past that to get through. Alright, but in here, we got a noble. And you can parry if you're good. Oh, I was a little early. That'll work. You can parry if you're good. If not, no big deal. Buffing yourself. Jumpy. Oh, I was a little early. Whoo! I'm surprised he didn't give me a Wheel of Death. He gave me the big jumpy. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. And we get a Godskin Stitcher, which is a really fun heavy straight sword to use, or heavy thrusting sword to use, not straight sword. And then we get to grab an item for Raya. Alright, that is it in this little temple for now. So, right here's a good time to go talk to Raya, because you did get an item for her. I believe that little serpent's viscera, or whatever it's called, I didn't pay attention to the name, is going to be what she wants for her questline. Since, you know, Snaky Girl wants a snaky egg, might make sense.
Oh, it's you. Forgive me. My mind never ceases to churn of late. Well, I know I can trust you. I saw something slithering in the pitch black of night. It entered the room next to this one and never came out. If I'm not mistaken, it took the form of a serpent, just like me. Does the Volcano Manor hide some secret?
Yeah, a little bit.
Lady Tanith has kept from me. I realize that I shouldn't impose, but if you discover anything, would you please share?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Really? Oh, so there was a secret after all. Oh my. Lady Tanith, my own mother, has deceived me. Was I not born by the grace of a king? What is this? I remember this scent distinctly. Funny, isn't it? I am certain of it. I was born inside this. It's a part of my birth, Mother. You have my gratitude. Thanks to you, I am no longer afraid. I want to know how I was born and met Lady Tanith. One day, I hope to call her Mother once again. This time from the bottom of my heart.
Well, that was touching.
I want to one day.
Alright, let's go rest and see what else she has to say. So in the room over, there's one that's hidden somewhere. We should be able to go in and grab the ashes, and I think that's the room she was talking about. That has the depraved Carmaan ashes in there. Oh god, I can't speak. The depraved... what's his name? Depraved Perfumer Talisman. There we go. That's what it is. Depraved Perfumer. Alright, but now we can head back to the Temple of Eiglay? 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 I don't remember. It's a tough name. Alright, let me catch up in my walkthrough prep. Ah, there we are. Okay. Cool. We caught up to it. So, over here, there is a little elevator that we're going to take up. And we're going to send it right back down, as we will probably need to come back here this way again a little later. But we are running out. Jumping over the edge. And grabbing our runes down here. Then we're going to run this way. And grab an item over here. And then we're going to jump over these bad boys. So we don't fall off the edge. And grab another item right over here. Come on, grab it. There we go. Then, jump over here and continue this path up until we got to fight a Victoria Maiden next to this pool of lava. But just keep following the path, and there is our Maiden that we got to kill. Ouch, good move. Whoops. Well, that was poorly timed. I'm not fighting you on the lava. Come over here. There we go. Much better. Alright, so you could just roll right over here and do all of that. There's a much better way to do this. And that's just by coming through the window. Open this door first. You can kill this serpent if you wish. I am going to, so I don't have to do it later. And then we're going to head back through this door. And we're going to go down the ladder. Now, once you get to the bottom of the ladder, there will be some enemies that will probably attack you. So just pay attention to that. Get a drawstring fire grease. Kill one Albinoric. Another Albinoric. Spellcaster Albinoric. And another Spellcaster Albinoric. And then in this room, we get a cookbook, I believe. Beauty. Then we got to run back up and climb up the ladder. I think this legacy dungeon probably is the most confusing for people to explore. Just because there's so many hidden nooks and crannies. And they don't really flow together that well. So it just kind of creates like an era of, do I explore over there or do I not? What do I do? I'm not sure. Alright, but we come over here. Now, if you are good on heals, you do not need to take this elevator down. But this is your shortcut that leads back to the temple. Did I not hit the button? Did I step right over it? There we go. Alright, but that leads back to the temple. Instead of going up to the right, if this is where the grace was, instead of going to the right and riding that elevator that we took up, you'd go out the door on the left and it would lead you to an elevator. Now, if you listen closely, you might also hear a beetle. We will go get the beetle in a moment. We just got a lot of enemies up here to kill first. And the reason we're going to kill these guys first is because we will eventually have to come back up through a ladder, which will lead us out that way anyway. So we got to kill Splody boys. And we got to kill these dudes. At least this one, I should say. As this one has an item on it. Commoner's headband. Alright, is there anything else over there? I don't remember. And I know I didn't check that one very good. Nothing. Just an enemy at the bottom. Okay. Well, that's fine. Now, don't worry about the ladder. We are going to come back up that way. We just have another enemy or two to kill. Alright. So we killed Sagijin. Now, gotta remember where to jump. Should be right here. We want to jump down this way. And we want to come into the room for a boatload of basilisks. So, you can kill one of them right at the start. Kind of lure them over a little bit. Then you should be able to get the rest of them. Oh, you son of a biscuit. No. Kill that one. And we got one left who's, for some reason, stuck. I don't know why. And there we go. Somber 6, baby. And then we can head back out. Hug the wall, as we're probably going to have to fight a serpent or two if they see us. And if they come for us, that's another thing. And then right over here, we have a beetle. With another somber stone. Oh, that's a grab. Don't throw me in the poison. Or the poison. The lava. No! Heal! Whoo! That was almost death. I didn't see him coming. Oh boy. Done. Alright. Can I craft more of those? I saw that I could. Beauty. 2 more. That'll work. Alright, from here we go into this little room where we find Raya.
It's you. I'm afraid there is something I must tell you. I was an unwanted child. Born not of grace, but of a hideous ritual.
Sorry about that.
Something that can never be accepted. Not by men, nor serpents. Even Lady Tanith shouldn't accept me.
But she do.
I know that you have done so much for me, but I wish to ask one last kindness. Kill me, please. I thought that I feared nothing, but this. Free me from this accursed frame. I know that you have done so, but I wish to kill me. I thought free me.
So you have this choice. You don't have to kill her. I'm going to. Just because I left her alive in the walkthrough prep, and I don't know what I missed.
My champion.
So let's see.
Mother.
Ooh, a talisman. Increased damage taken. So it's like Shabriri's WoW, but worse. So if you want to play in hard mode on New Game Plus, there you go. I'm glad I didn't kill her. Like, my goodness. Alright, but now we're back up top, and we're going to run through this doorway. Then we got another door to open, a couple more poison poppers to kill, and then we got a big-headed snaky boy to kill as well. Grab some ashes, and then we got a secret path to take, because this area is just filled with secret paths. Beauty. And here is our ashes, and there up top is the big-headed snaky boy. Whew! Got him. You give me anything? No? Okay, good talk. Alright, now we want to turn around a little bit and head this way, as we want to open up this stone sword. And then we're going to head in and we're going to find a really cool Dagger Talisman. Alright, so how this works, we're going to come out on that side, so don't worry about missing that item. We want to fall off the edge by the candles. Oh, that was close. And then we want to run up the staircase. And there will be a room where we got a serpent down on the bottom, and an albinoric up top that's going to shoot magic at us as we come up the stairs. Then we come out, and the Dagger Talisman should be right over here somewhere. Yep, there's the Dagger Talisman. Beauty. So, when we have a 4th slot open, that'll be what we're popping on. Or if you ever decide to parry bosses, that's going to be your most needed talisman, as you will do an extra, I think, 20% damage for visceral attack. So if you're really good at backstabbing, the Dagger Talisman is what you want, because it's going to be working on your critical hits. I believe it gives you like an additional 20%. So it is very worth it. Very worth it. Then we just hop down on the cages all the way down. When you get to the bottom, there's going to be a boatload of albinorics. Like, I think there's 1 or 2 directly beneath us, and then there's those 3 or 4 over there. So if you fall off on this side, we got 2 that we can kill right away. Oh, that was close. Got that one. Whew. Can't touch me. Can't touch me at all. We gotta run this way, kill this dude, and then we get a place where the Dung Eater has been. Seedbed Curse. Now, this door leads to a Victoria Maiden, and I guarantee you probably missed it on your first time through. Lord knows I did. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Worth it. So here in a second, I'll show you where we're at. But just understand that if we did not come up this way, we would have had to do a very tricky and in my opinion, dumb way to try to stop or try to figure out how to get up here. So up here is an item, a Somber 7, that you could use for your weapons. And this is right next to the bridge. So there is a way that you can run, or you got to use one of those little studs on the bridge, jump up to that platform, jump up to the wheel, and then the big wheel, and then run and jump, and you land pretty much right where I am. I have not done it. I am terrible at it. I tried it like a billion times to see if I could showcase it on video, and I'm like, man, it's just way easier to go this way. I don't know why people have to, like, struggle to find it or figure out that that's the best way for them to do it. But, like, it's not worth it. Just go through the level. It's so much easier. But now we want to backtrack and head into this room for a new Ash of War. This is a pretty good Ash of War. It is the Royal Resolve. A Royal Knight's Resolve. So it's like Determination where it increases your attack, but it increases it further. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good move. Then we got patches.
Hello again. Well,
I'll just grab that, sure.
cheers for that.
Alright, now that should be pretty close to everything in Mount Gelmir. But 40, 41. Man, it is still having me go up with intelligence. I'm surprised. But before we go run through the level again and get to the boss fight, we actually need to go somewhere else. We need to go to the schoolhouse classroom in Raya, Lucaria, because there's one more cave in Mount Gelmir that we have not done, and it's the only way that I have found to get there is by taking the wheel down. I'm sure there's another way that you can go inside Volcano Manor that leads to the same area. I am not skilled and smart enough to figure out how to find it. And again, I'm not looking it up on YouTube or off of anybody else's. So if you want to do that, by all means, go ahead. I'll let you figure that out in your own time. But we are going to simply run this way, down the wheel as far as we can go. And when we get to the very bottom, we are simply going to let the Executioner, or the Victoria Maiden that's down here, wherever it is, if you can see it, we're just going to let it grab us. And we're going to let it kill us. Because when it kills us by a grab, I should mention, we will get transported to Mount Gelmir, or Volcano Manor inside of Mount Gelmir. So we got dodge this attack, or you can let it kill you. And then we can just let it grab us and kill us all the way through. We're going to have to let it grab us twice. Beauty. Easy RNG. Sometimes it will grab again, other times it won't. I should also mention, be sure to go like when I did, when you can level up so you don't lose a lot of runes, because I don't know about you, I don't really want to go back there. Alright, so now I gotta put my garb back on. What should I wear? Do I do new fashion? Should I do new fashion? Let's see, do I have any cool headpieces that I want to put on? I mean, not really. Then I got that. That's kind of cool. Gotta put that back on. I think I had the Briar's garb for my pants and my gloves. Ooh, nope, the headpiece is not it. It's not flowing. Doesn't feel good, you know? Let's see. What was I wearing? Was it just the hood? Like the black hood, wherever that is? Oh, yeah, that's it. That's the look. That's the look. Alright, so we're going to run this way. And jump. And jump. So to show you where we are, basically it's just across that platform. And underneath the Temple of Eiglay, I believe. Temple's right up above us, right over there. So this is an area that I don't know how else to get to other than just being grabbed. So we got to be grabbed and come this way so we can get to another boss fight and get a new weapon. So we got some bat boys to kill. Or I should say a lot of bat boys. And they are guarding an item. Smoldering butterfly. And then we just follow this path into a cave. Kill the next bats coming up. Why are you way over there? Dude! Come on! Dude! I'm getting mad. There we go. My goodness. Oh, it's not worth it. Alright, then we run across here. Drop down. Do not miss your drop-offs, as you can die from the amount of damage that you take. Because there is going to be a jump here pretty soon. There's nothing over here, right? Yeah, I don't know why. I was saying, I know this. There's nothing over here. I don't know why it looked like there was something over there. So this one, you got to be careful, because if you do miss, you will fall all the way down, which is death. So, roll. Roll. And then poof. Here we are, new area. We got 2 enemies to kill. There's 1. And 2. And now we get to a secret grace. So the reason I say that this wraps up Mount Gelmir as well is because in this cave, it kind of is like a... Honestly, I'd like to think it was like an escape route for prisoners in Volcano Manor. Because obviously, if you were a prisoner here, you wouldn't want to live here for the rest of your days. You'd want to run and leave as fast as possible, right? So, this is definitely an escape route for people. So we grab that item, run across this bridge, grab this item. Now, you can kill these 2 guys, or you will have to kill these 2 guys to get back, because there is no real good way up. And what this does is just let the world calm down, so you can go back to the grace you're at. All this is going to do is make sure you're at full health. And you have full heals and everything that you need in order to be successful. So now we're going to go the same way. Drop down on this side. Now we're jumping onto this pillar. And we're moving into our area with the boss fight. So you're going to run into this dark hallway. The floor will collapse into a new little zone. And the boss fight is this direction. The boss fight is 2 Victoria Maidens at once. Honestly, it should not be that difficult, as we have a pretty beefy weapon. We got plenty of health. We got a really strong Ash of War. So, oh, that's not gonna happen. Oh, we got one. Worth it in my eyes to hit them both. We just gotta be careful when we leave. Alright, Wheel is dead. Now we can kill Sickle. Easy enough. And then we get a spear that does bleed. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, but that is the last little cave of Mount Gelmir. Because now, when we come over here and hit this grace, we actually get to a point where we were earlier. Right down there is Mount Gelmir. Kind of cool. Right back at the base, right near Altus Plateau. Kind of cool. I really enjoy it. Now, that item down there, if you want to go grab it, you can. It's just arrows. So, it's up to you. I am sorry that I missed it in my earlier playthrough. But I knew we were coming back here as well, so I wasn't super worried about anything like that. But we're going to warp back to the temple, as now it is time to go kill our boss. Actually, I should see if there's anybody else that's got anything for me in Volcano Manor in terms of side quests. Like maybe Patches has something else for us to get.
Hello again. Welcome.
Nothing. Alright, well, I'll sell him some stuff. That way he stops being mad. Will I have enough for a level? I don't think so. Ooh, I'm close, though. Is there anything I want to sell? I'm probably never going to use the arrow stuff. But that one's kind of cool. I'll keep that one. Sell my dupes. I'm going to keep those, because I might switch to straight swords eventually. Who knows? Can get rid of... We'll do one. We'll get rid of one of those. Any other duplicates? anywhere. All right. Do I have anything else that's a do? I mean, honestly, I should sell like all of my shields. I will never use a shield. Like, even if I were to do a paladin playthrough where I hide behind shields and use guard counters and then holy attacks or holy incantations, I still think I would never use a shield. I'd be that guy. Man, Bloodhound's knight armor is 1,000? That's wild. Godskin Apostles is 1,000? Alright. Arrow Talisman, I'll keep that, just cause. Alright.
Cheers for that.
Well, I don't think we're gonna get any more quest lines. I don't think anybody else has anything to say, but let's check.
If you follow, it cannot come.
Yep. Oh.
If you follow, it cannot come. Did you see her? The girl, Raya, with her true face. Well, if she confided in you the name Zarias, then perhaps it is not my place to speak. But as her adoptive mother, I ask of you, please be kind to her. Look after young Zarias. Her true visage belies the purity of her heart. Honestly, I hardly deserve the sweet child.
Well, little did you know that she ain't with us anymore. Whoops!
Please, her true visage belies the purity of... She said that to you. I should have known something was wrong. The signs were clear enough. Well, Zarias has placed her trust in you. All the more reason I must tell you that some things are better left unknown. Besides, no one should be blamed for their heritage. Think about it. We are resisting the ways of the Erdtree itself. What matters one's lineage in such a crisis? Zariah, that some things are better left No. I haven't seen Zarias anywhere.
I wonder why.
She has no scouting duties now. Has she gone off in search of answers? Why won't she just listen? May I ask your aid? Not as the manor's proprietress, but as Zarias' mother. If she discovers the answer to her question, and it causes distress, have her drink this potion, to purge that which would cause her pain.
You know, I would have.
Yes, I know.
But, whoops.
My wish is a grave disrespect to her. No different than the Erdtree's imposition. But I've no choice. It must be done. Really. She is dead, then. My gratitude for your forthrightness. If you would allow me some time alone.
Well, that was a dark little quest line. I didn't realize she had that much extra dialogue.
If you follow, it cannot come.
Wow, you got nothing else? You're just that over it? Okay. Good talk. Oh, shoot.
You're still
Alright, nothing from Bernal. Understandable. Well, it's lonely in here now since she's gone, but that's okay. Alright, anything else? Nope. I think that's it. Alright, time to fight and kill our next demigod. Alright, so from... Is it from here? Yes, from here. We want to take that shortcut we sent down earlier. So we ride the elevator up. We also want to roll through a hidden window, as we have an item to grab. And it will lead to another area anyway. But we get a stone sword key from it. We can come out here to the window. And here we are, someplace we have already been. Now we climb out the window. I might kill 1 or 2 dudes to get another level. I don't really want to go into Rykard's fight when I have a full level on me, you know what I mean? Because for a quote-unquote gimmick boss, he's pretty stinking hard. Alright, now we can run this way. And we gotta come up top. And we're just gonna run right past these dudes as well. I gotta kill these guys though to get my level. There we go. Beauty. Even dropped us a shield. Now we just take this portal out, and it teleports us to Praetor Rykard's fight. When you get there, make sure you hit the grace, and it's a good idea to rest. If you do not get the grace, like I for some reason continue to do, because I just think for some reason that this is like the Moose fight, or the Ancestral Regal Spirit, or what's his name? Estelle, where when we enter the room, or when we get to this point, we have a Stake of America instead of a Grace. I don't know why I do that, but it is what it is. So when you come in, grab the spear, and then you have to equip it. You can't just use it. You gotta actually equip it. It doesn't actually stay on or be used immediately. So, with this fight, if you have the same setup as me, where you have your charged counter and your break talisman, or your break counter in there as well, and your physic flask, use it during the second phase. Fight him straight up in the first phase. All that's going to do is give you more of a chance to break him in second phase, where hopefully you don't have to deal with his really big, strong attack that essentially blows everything up. It's pretty cool. So, keep that in mind. But, I'll show you. I'll hopefully get most of his attacks. I know I'm not super strong in terms of damaging him, so should be alright. That's a grab, so watch out for that. Try not to get super close to him, as we want to make sure that we have our room away from him, so we can... Oh, that was beautiful. Save your big charges for second phase with your Ash of War. We just want to stay with the heavy attacks and jump attacks as well. Another grab. Run and jump. Oh, what? I mistimed my jump. Dang it. I better not die. I'm gonna be mad. Whew, I got lucky. He didn't do his 3 swipes. Alright, so now, once the head hits the ground, we can use our flask. If you need to fully heal as well, as second phase is about to start.
Very well.
join myself and King as family. Together we will devour the very god.
Gross. Very gross. The same thing, we want to run and charge. We did not get very good RNG, as normally he kind of jumps down and hits us with his big flame breath thingy. Beauty. Now since we staggered him, we hit him with our Ash of War. Hit it twice for massive damage. As you can see, the sky's going red again. Hit him with the big Ash of War to cancel it. And then we can go through it again if you have enough time. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's it, baby! What a round 2! Oh, that was awesome! Yeah, let's go. That was quick. Well, that was fun. That was about as good as it can be. Now, I will mention that if your fight does not go as smoothly as that, because that was ridiculously smooth, when you see all the skulls coming from the big red sky, you got to just run around the arena. Don't try to attack or anything. If you do get hit by something, I'm not trying to be mean or doubting your skill, but you're probably going to die. So if that happens, I apologize. But otherwise, try to heal through it. When he hits you with that big slam, you can run and jump. And if you time it perfectly, you will be able to dodge it. Don't ask me why the jump works better or more consistently than the roll, but for me, I can get out of it with jumping compared to rolling. I don't know why. But other than that, it's a fairly simple, straightforward fight. I did show you a lot of his moves in first phase and in second phase. The only one I didn't show you is that he will have a combo that's 3 hits with the Serpent Head in first phase, and he will do that every now and again in second phase, but it's a relatively rare combo. So, with him dead, we actually want to come back to the Volcano Manor, because we got to talk to everybody one more time.
It's true then. You've defeated our lord. No. I must thank you. Our lord was yet weak. You have taught us that defeat is not the end. Our lord is immortal, and will one day rise again. Stronger. Until then, I must stay the path and do my part. I will leave the Volcano Manor before long. I suggest you do the same. I will miss these encounters. The champion who walks the tainted path shines all the more. I always was an admirer.
Aha.
This perhaps we will meet again.
Alright, so that's that. We can go grab a gesture from our little friend down here. Should be my thanks. And then we can go in here to talk to, what's his name?
So, you killed Rykard.
Yep, it was easy.
You know ill will. The strong take. Such is our code. Even he was prepared to meet a wretched end when he first took blasphemy unto his very flesh. But any road, the Volcano Manor is no more. Though we may yet fulfill an old promise. We hunted our own kind, and took what was theirs. And with everything in hand, the time has come to rise against the Erdtree. O greater will, hear my voice. I am the recusant Bernal, inheritor of my brother's will. and you will fall to my blade. We refuse to become your pawns. Consider this fair warning.
Alright, so a couple things that I may not have explained very well. But we have 2 other missions that we can still do. You just won't really get the reward for them, if that makes sense. So if you kill this guy, you can come back to Lady Tanith, you'll get a reward from him, and the reward basically is just going to meet Praetor Rykard. Like, that's pretty much it. So you can either kill him now, and you don't really miss anything super important, and yeah, or you can just go kill him later when we get to Mountaintop of Giants. That's when I'm going to kill him. And then in the next episode, or in probably 2, maybe 3 episodes, depending on how much there is in Lindell, we will go do Bernal's quest as well, where we will help him invade. We'll get a pretty sweet armor set. If Bach is still alive for you in your game, like he is in mine, all we got to do is find him, and then he will be able to help us make the armor set look even cooler, in my opinion, as we can alter our garments. So in the next episode, we will start here in Erdtree, Gazing Hill, but there is one more thing I want to show you, and that is our next legendary armament. This next armament is absolutely wild, okay? Absolutely wild. Arguably, one of the more broken legendary armaments in the game. If you have his, you need to get the Blasphemous Blade. It is one of the legendary armaments. So, from here, you just gotta purchase it. And when you use this weapon, it is ridiculously strong. Basically, it steals health upon killing an enemy. Like, you get the Taker's cameo as well. Which, speaking of that, we gotta go back to Volcano Manor here in a minute. Which is right here. Oh, I forgot to talk to Patches too. What the heck? But we gotta do a couple things left before we end the episode. But in the next episode, we are going to start from... where is it? There it is. We are going to start from... Erdtree, Gazing Hill. That way we can start Altus Plateau.
You've gone and killed Rykard. You scheming little doxy. Cripes, you make this nonsense seem, well, less nonsensical. Perhaps a Tarnished will be Elden Lord after all. But for now, this manor is finished. The demigod beast is slain, and Tanith has lost her head. A fine mess. But how else could it end? When Daddy Ambition's head over heels courting Lady Blasphemy. Well, here I am, untethered once again. Goodbye, my friend. What is it? Oh, come to make a parting donut?
Alright, so if you want to buy anything else that he has, feel free. Again, I don't really need any of this stuff, so...
For that?
So we should be alright. Now, we do want to warp back to the boss arena. Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy, as Lady Tanith is there. So we got to talk to her one more time, and then we got to get ready to fight.
Oh, you... Allow me some time. Our Lord's carcass is vast, and not easily consumed. Dear Rykard, please, find purchase within me. I wish to be your serpent, your family. One day, let us devour the gods together. Dear Rykard, I wish one day...
Alright, we hit her once.
Rykard.
And one of these sides, her Crucible Knight will spawn in. Ah, beauty. Not good enough, buddy. Oh, I should have put the Dagger Talisman on. Oh well. I was late. Ow. Early. There it is. Almost there. Got him. Beauty. And then we get a crucible we get an aspect of the crucible breath. Oh my god, I don't know why I was trying to say Ash of War breath, but that's not it. Alright, so then we are done with Praetor Rykard. It's also really creepy that his head is just there, and it's got the legs growing out of it. Like, ugh. But other than that, I don't think anybody's at Volcano Manor anymore, but I'm just going to check one more time. I think everybody has left. Yep, that's it. Everybody is gone. Now, normally if you do not complete Raya's quest, there will be a Taker's Cameo Talisman right here, which basically does this exact same thing as the Lord of Blood, or the Blasphemous Blade, not Lord of Blood, Blasphemous Blade. You can still buy all of those Ash of War here as well, so if you want to purchase them, you definitely can. If not, no big deal. Because after that, that's pretty much it for Volcano Manor. No reason to come back here. And I think with that as well, we are going to end our episode here. We've gotten a ton done in that episode. All of the Legacy Dungeon Volcano Manor, the rest of Mount Gelmir, and now we get to my favorite level of the game, Altus Plateau. I'm so excited, and I cannot wait. So, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate you being here. Again, if you like my content, make sure you enjoy it by subscribing. That way you get notified when I go live on Saturdays, where we'll be playing Neo 3 and probably Crimson Desert when that game comes out as well. And make sure you like this video if you enjoyed your time here, and any other ones that you got, as I've got a full playthrough up as of right now for Bloodborne, and I've got, I think this is part 14 episodes in Elden Ring, where I go through everything in the game. So if you're here and want to stick around, by all means hit that subscribe button so you can catch up with more Elden Ring content coming your way soon, and a lot more new games in 2026. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Have a great and wonderful day.